keeping that focus on the human at the center and the core. I go as the transformational intuitive. I'm a fully certified coach. I saw my mom actually go through terminal cancer, my own experience, quite working for a very, very, very talented surgeon. This was this very subtle pattern, but had a tremendous amount of effect on patients, and the fluidity of the day would smoothen out by a simple step that was taken. This is where would intuition play into healthcare? So that the doctor knowing there's something that just doesn't quite sit right with us. It's a little bit of understanding the body that something either just doesn't quite feel right or it does. Little cues of learning to trust ourselves is so key. Where a doctor would say, and what do you think is actually going on here? This piece around responsibility and healing. 99.9% of the time, the biggest issue that we find in organizations is the miscommunication from one section of the organization to the next. Healthier lines of communication, which are very simple words: clarity and transparency. I speak a lot about intuition in my work. Intuition's level of consciousness, decision or action I need to take today that chooses differently. So it's a pattern interruption.
Neuroscience and behavior models.
Both what a client and a patient might be moving through as they're on a healing journey, and be for a practitioner that may be stuck in their own private practice or chief heart officer, and taking care of the needs of employees while being stuck to company policy. And the HR department and HR employees further away from that CHO energy than they were. But a client can intuitively sense something just doesn't feel quite right about that business. Well, because in some ways, a lot of employee retention and loyalty comes from a connection to heart. It's not actually a bigger paycheck or a bigger bonus. Highlighting the importance of connection and those human beings that are part of the organization that are actually going to improve the performance metrics drastically.
Bringing the heart back into innovation. And I think you create better.
There's a creativity and an innovation that you allow for more space for. I know one of my favorite projects that is the Be Human Club. What is the solution to humanity, and bringing the human at the center of the solution for the future? So we tend to forget this, like we are all in this together. So you might as well try and figure out how can we co-create and collaborate with much more ease?